you guys? It's your girl Tierranikea, and we are back with another video. This time, you guys, we are doing another story time. Now, I haven't done a story time in a while, so I'm like, I've been looking on I was looking on some reels and some TikToks, and I'm like, let me do a story time because I ain't done one in a long time. So before we get started in this story time, make sure you hit that like, make sure you comment, and make sure you show love and subscribe to your girl because you're going to look at it anyway. So yes, y'all. And make sure you hit that bell notification to be notified whenever I upload. So y'all, this is a story time on how I had to deal with my then boyfriend, crazy baby mama. When I say crazy, this girl was crazy, bat, mental, institutional crazy. So stay tuned to get into this juicy story time. So it was maybe, I think it was like 2011. Yes, so 2011, I started dating this guy that I grew up with. Me and this guy, let's name him Brian. So me and Brian, we went to school together. He was maybe like 2 years older than me. We went to school together. We lived in the same apartment complex. You know, so it was sort of like, I wouldn't say the projects, but you know, the apartment complex, and everybody grew up around each other. Nobody never moves out. Yes. So, me and him started dating in 2011. We made it official, but me and him always like, hold on y'all. But yes, well, me and him always would like, you know, see each other on the low or whatever when we was in high school. Like, you know, he was the person that I would go to when, you know, me and my older children's father would be on our outs. Like, he was that go-to person, but we was like on the low, you know what I'm saying? So me and him will always, we would always lose touch with each other, you know, after we graduated high school. But we will always then reconnect with each other, and literally we was like back still. Like, at the time he lived maybe like an hour and 30 minutes away. Me and him would come back and forth, you know what I'm saying, seeing each other. You know what I'm saying? We would do that. We would I would end up, you know, either back with my baby dad or seeing somebody else. He end up with somebody, you know, we would lose contact, and then we would get right back with each other. This happened for years since I was in high school. But this particular time, you know, I was single. I wasn't dealing with anybody, and he was single. He wasn't dealing with anybody. So like, me and him started really hanging out on the regular, like all the time. He was coming to my house all the time. You know, we would do things, and we started like really falling for each other. You know what I'm saying? Even though like we always had feelings for each other, but it wasn't on that kind of level that we was then. So boom, we ended up falling for each other. So we ended up being together. We made it official. You know, me and him, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. Cool. I don't really know how it got out. I mean, we live in a small town, y'all. So if you're talking to somebody and eventually somebody's going to see you, somebody is going to hear about it, and then next thing you know, the whole town knows about it. You know, people started, you know, noticing that me and him was together as a couple. So I knew that he had just literally, you know, a couple months ago, I knew that he had just had a baby. But I also knew that he was single, like he wasn't in a relationship. That's what I thought I would say. So I had got this Facebook message, and it was from Brian's baby mama. You know, the one that he just had a baby by a few months ago. And, you know, she was just like, are you talking to Brian? Cause I'm hearing all this stuff, and me and him, we were just together. You know, he started acting funny, so I knew it was somebody else, and, you know, this and that. So I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I thought that he was single. So like me and this girl, like I would always, it got to the point where I had to block her because she was really like messing with my energy. She was really just like draining me at that point. Like it was to the point where she was literally contacting me, and she was, you know, trying to contact him. Well, not really, she would contact me like every single day. And so I ended up blocking her. And I guess that made her mad because, first of all, like, you know, she didn't come at me sideways even when she did, you know, message me. She you know what I'm saying? But I guess when I was just like, I don't want to deal with you, continue to keep, you know, writing me. What do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to stop talking to him. I'm not. And, you know, the best thing for you to do is, you know, try to chill with what you're doing so that y'all can co-parent, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so once I blocked her, she was pissed. She really was. And I think she had pulled up on him one time. Then they got fight, you know, she started hitting on him. They got fighting. Girl, it was a whole mess. You know, and I'm like, wait, and he called me and he told me about it. And I'm like, God damn. Like, she is really nuts. Like, what did you want to fight this man for? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So, you know, and so at that time, she had beef with me because, you know, I wasn't gonna leave her baby daddy alone. Then I blocked her at that, so she had beef with me. So one day, because I think me and my boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, Brian, we were going through a lot because we were going through a lot with, you know, his baby mom was taking us through a lot. Then he had to deal with my baby dad. My baby dad wasn't as bad as her, but, you know what I'm saying, he did have to deal with, you know, like throwing shade and all that kinds of stuff. Like, he did. It was a lot. So we was going through a lot at the time. So I think me and him kind of like stopped talking maybe for a couple of days, and then we ended up getting back together. He wanted to go out to this party, so he went out with his best friend. We're gonna name him Dylon. So he went out with Dylon. Dylon was literally a dope boy, getting money type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he put my boyfriend on, and like a good dude for real. Like, so he went out with him, and I went out with one of his girlfriends. Let's call her Jamie. So we went out with Jamie. I went out with Jamie. He went out with Dylon. So we went to the same club. You know, we was hanging out that night. So, you know, we at the club, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. You know, me and my man's back together. You know what I'm saying? We vibing. And we come back home. You know, it's like maybe like 3 o'clock in the morning. We came back home from the club. You know what I'm saying? Laying down in the bed. We go to, you know, we do our thing. We go to sleep. Saying Jamie and Dylon is in my living room. The kids is not there. My mom had the kids. So yeah, so they slept in the living room. Me and Brian is in the bed. So the next morning, y'all. So we hear a knock at the door. It was 10 o'clock in the morning, and Jamie, I guess she did answer the door. Next thing you know, somebody is busting in my bedroom door. And lo and behold, who is it at my door? His baby mama. Y'all.
All I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay?
When I tell you, me and Bryant was butterball ass naked. Me and this girl is fighting. Me and this girl is fighting. I'm butterball behind naked. You know what I'm saying? We rolling all on the floor. She on top of me. I'm on top of her. Bare coochie juices just all on her. Baby, when I tell you this was a movie. You know, this was a movie. So me and a girl, we tussling. You know what I'm saying? We going at it. Blow from blow. Like, girl, you just bust in my goddamn house. In my room. So we fighting. Brian start trying to break it up. She punches him. They start fighting. He just somehow, y'all, I don't know how she got outside. I think she walked outside. I don't know. I was so angry because at this point, okay, I understand you bitter. I get it. You just had a baby. I don't know. But when you come to my house, when you do some crazy stuff like that, that's where we draw the line. I was so angry. I seen red. Girl, I got some bleach. I took the whole thing of bleach and I poured it on this girl. I did. I really did. I wasn't even thinking. Like, I poured bleach all on this girl. And then I think her mom came and got her. I don't know how she left, because she left in the car. But somebody came and got her or whatever. And, yo, I was just like, I was mad. I was mad too, because, like, Jamie was a little scary bitch. Like, she wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because how are you gonna let this girl bust in my motherfucking house? Like, girl, I was hot with her. We both was hot with her. Cause what was you doing, Jamie? Which Jamie was real small. His baby mom is thick like me. You know what I'm saying? She on a thick side, so she probably was scared. Jamie was scared of anybody. But so yes, that's how that happened. Like, she left, and eventually this girl had a nerve to press charges on me. And I didn't even, like, at the time, I didn't even really, I could have pressed charges on her and, you know, did the court stuff. I don't really like going to court about stuff. So I just was just like, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But I really should have pressed charges on this girl, because you don't come to nobody's house and they got a nerve to press charges on me when you came to my house, like literally walked in my bedroom. Girl, are you crazy? Like, I have never in my life dealt with something like that. That was just, and when I think about it, I'm like, she had to been going through some things mentally. You know what I'm saying? I thought like she just had a baby too. And this is the reason why I really didn't press charges. I'm like, because, you know, my heart, the cancer that I am, I was just like, you know, when you have a baby, sometimes you go through postpartum depression and stuff like that. I really feel like she was going through some things, and like I felt like really bad, like, you know what I'm saying, because I've been there. Trust and believe. Well, I ain't done nothing crazy like that, but mentally I've been there after having a baby. So I'm like, well, maybe she just was going through some things. A couple of weeks later, me and him broke up. Like, we just went through too much trying to, you know, defend our relationship. We was going through too much with the baby mama, the baby daddy. We just, like, it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up breaking up. And eventually she ended up dropping the charges, y'all. Yes. So like I think she had told my baby dad like, I'm not tell your baby mom I'm not gonna press charges on her. I'm gonna drop it. You would think, girl, you came to my house. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this story time. If y'all want me to do more, cause your girl got a lot. I got a lot of stories I could tell y'all. Okay. So I will see you next video. Bye.